So, young Bobby, your mum tells us that you want to become an unbaptised publisher. The first rung on the ladder.
Yes, I do.
And do you really want to be a Jehovah's Witness?
Brother Token in the broadcast said I have to be packaged and given to the organisation.
Very good, Bobby. Today I will create a brand new Congregation Publishers record card with your name on it. Now, this is the property of the congregation, and it means that we own you now. Yes, you now come under the authority of the congregation. You must report to us every month, so we can monitor your activity. Here is your report slip. You must put on here everything that you give to people. It used to be split up into books and brochures and magazines, but we lump it all together now because the society don't even care how much is given to the public. But you must still write it down so us elders can decide if you're a spiritual man or not. Next up, you must record all the videos that you show people. Again, the society don't want to know how many videos that people watch. It's just so we can see whether you are following theocratic direction. Make sure you put this in the box every month. Yes, and if you miss 1 month, you will be labelled irregular.
I was irregular once. Didn't do a poo for 2 weeks. Had to go to the doctors.
Yes, well, if you don't report for 6 months in a row, you will be known as inactive. That's why it's important to make sure you write something on your report slip, even if it's make-believe hours.
What about you Christian parents? What gift can you present to Jehovah? Your children. You parents, do your best to package the gift of your children so that they will be useful to Jehovah and his organization.
Come along, Kitty Winky. Lollipops! Ice cream! Chocolate all free today! Cherry pie! Cream puffs! Treacle tarts!
Quick reminder, brothers, it's the end of the month, so don't forget to put your reports in tonight. If you don't, your group overseer will be harassing you with text messages. And for you few who are always unfaithful in what is least, the secretary will be calling you personally for your report. You know who you are. Don't forget to give me your report before you leave tonight. Yeah, of course, brother. Good lad.
Joffrey, come here a minute.
Mum, please, yeah, gonna just be calling me G-Man, yeah?
Joffrey, I'm filling your report in. How many hours did you do?
I can't even remember.
Well, did you do 8 hours?
I can't. Do we have to, do this now?
You must have done 8. Let's just put 8. How many videos did you play?
Videos? Well, like YouTube. Oh, hundreds, yeah. A field service? Nah, mate. That is well embarrassing.
You really must start playing videos in the door-to-door work. What will the elders think when they look at your report and see you're not following theocratic direction? I will just put 5 and make sure you do some extra next month. Return visits?
What? Nah, don't have none of those. Bad enough going round the first time. Proper cringe.
If you don't have a balanced ministry, you won't qualify for any privileges.
I do want to get on that mic rotor though, that is well good.
Here, just put your report in.
Ice cream! Chocolate all free today!
Gosh darn it, I forgot to put my report in again. Did you do yours? No, I didn't. And I know I shouldn't say, but I hate that we have to report. Surely it's between me and Jehovah what I do. I've never really thought about it before. If I wrote my name on the money that I put in the box, or announced to everyone, £70 going in, I'd be getting told not to be showy with my contributions. Oh yes, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Well, surely the same applies to field service. But how will Jehovah know that the good news has been preached, so the end can come, if he doesn't have our reports? Even if that's true, there's no need for anyone to put their name on it and have a publisher record card. They just use it to control and to measure spirituality. Oh, I don't think that is true. Plus, people start doing stupid things so that they can count time. Look, she can count 24 hours a day doing that. Oh, don't be silly. You can't count time just displaying JW.borg. Oh, really? Well, that's pretty much what they're doing, look. Oh. This is Angel Delight, reporting. Whose bright idea was it to put me in charge of not homes and return visits? 13 Crotch Crescent. Accepted this year's watchtower. Put it straight in the bin. Potential goat. I've really been doing a lot of thinking about this lately. I just don't know whether I want to report anymore. Hello? Brother Derek? There's something I feel I really need to report to the elders. A judge and we will go. A judge and we will go. A judge and we will go. Hello, brother. Me and a watcher were in the area. I thought we would just pop in, see how you were doing. Oh, okay. I was just going to sit in the garden and have a little drink. Would you like one? No, thank you. This is a business meeting, not a social call. Okay. Well, have a seat. Just going to have me a little Macallum. It's on offer at the moment. Managed to just snag the last bottle. So, brother, tell us, how are you getting on in your ministry? Not bad. I managed to get me hour in this morning. And will you be putting that on your report at the end of the month? What do you mean? Well, it's come to our attention that you have been saying that you are not going to report anymore. Is this true? Well, as it happens, it is something I've been giving a lot of thought to. I'll still be whole souled out in service, but from Bible verses I've read, I feel like reporting is something I just can't do anymore. So do you think you know more than the governing body? Well, no. I just think that it's... Remember, he that is faithful in what is least is faithful in much, and he that is unfaithful in what is least... Do you think I would be unfaithful if I don't report? It's a very serious matter. But you see, there's no story in the Bible to show early Christians reporting each month. So surely it's a conscience matter. Jesus sent the apostles out and they came back, and it says in Luke 9 verse 10, when the apostles returned, they reported to Jesus all they had done. Oh, yeah, they shared their stories with him, but they didn't write down how many hours they did or how many papyrus they had placed. Was there a little box that they had to write in number of demons removed? Remember Proverbs 1 and verse 8? Listen to the discipline of your father and do not forsake the law of your mother. Yes? Well, if Jehovah is our father, who is our mother? Well, I don't know. I thought this was a verse about parents and children. The organisation is our mother, and sometimes mother makes laws that we must follow. Yes, the father has not told us to put reports in, but mother has. And we mustn't forsake the law of our mother. They are taking care of us in these last days. And so what it boils down to is loyalty to our mother. I have to say, brother, this is a very serious problem. Who have you been talking to, filling your head with this independent thinking? No one. Well, actually, it was something that Jesus said in Matthew 6, verses 1 to 4. He said, "Take good care not to practice your righteousness in front of men in order to be observed by them. Otherwise, you will have no reward with your Father who is in the heavens. Hence, when you go making gifts of mercy, do not blow a trumpet ahead of you, just as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may be glorified by men. Truly I say to you, they are having their reward in full. But you, when making gifts of mercy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, that your gifts of mercy may be in secret. Then your Father who is looking on in secret will repay you." Jumping Judge Rutherford's, are you calling us hypocrites? My wife is a pioneer, you know. Of course not. I'm just saying I feel that these verses are telling me that maybe I shouldn't report. I'm hearing an awful lot of "I think" and "I feel." The faithful slave tell us to report, but you think you know better than them. No, all I'm saying is, after reading these and other verses, I feel that reporting is not something that I personally should do. I will tell you straight, brother, you are not making any sense whatsoever. I would have preferred to have been told that you were on the pornography or the marijuana, but not this. This is a slippery slope towards apostasy. Our survival depends on our following theocratic direction. Well, I'll definitely give some thought to what you have said, brothers. Well, that seems to be part of the problem, brother. I think you've had a little bit too much to think. The governing body does all the thinking for us, so we don't have to. Isn't that a loving provision? Well, look, we will leave you now to think about what we have said. I send the congregation report off in 2 days. Reporting is considered being faithful in a little thing, yet what you report is a measure of your spirituality, so you better focus on ways to make that look good. This naturally results in people only doing things that allows them to count time, and even calls into question the motive of people's activities. There is no space on your report card for adding acts of kindness, like helping an elderly person with their garden, or visiting someone in hospital. The current setup results in people often neglecting these humane acts of love and kindness, because they must make their report look good. A balanced ministry involves writing numbers in all these boxes. Were you to spend the weekend working on an older person's garden instead of standing with a cart, the elders might consider you spiritually weak, all because your hours on your report card were low this month.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If you like this one, go watch this one or try a binge watch here.